It's my privilege to be able to introduce Coach Ty Hardin to the Rotarians today. I was fortunate enough because of Sunday 93 and the Mississippi Radio Group to be able to work with him all of last year and meet with him every week during the season. But Ty Hardin was born and raised in Houston, Mississippi. He then attended Etowah Community College and Mississippi State University. Played football at both of those places. Got a Bachelor of Science degree from Mississippi State, has a master's degree from Arkansas State University. And then his first year of real coaching was over at New Hope. Then he went back home to Houston. 4 years as an assistant coach there, then 4 years as head coach. While he was head coach there at Houston, he won 40 games, lost 12. He won 2 division titles out of those 4 years as head coach. And then he became the head coach at Tupelo. And last year went 6-4 during a extremely stressful year. You know, he comes on board, getting ready for spring practice, and then everything shuts down. So it was really a tough year physically, psychologically, just any other way that you want to describe it. One of the things that I like about Coach Hardin is he is respected amongst his peers. He was selected and has coached in 4 All-Star games. Now, think of this, 4-year head coach, 5 years as a head coach now. He's coached twice in the Northeast Mississippi Football Coaches Association All-Star game and twice for the Mississippi North-South Bernard Blackwell All-Star game. So I think that speaks highly of the way his coaching peers think of him. Also in 2017, his football staff was named the FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Staff of the Year. Now, the thing that you need to know about Ty is this. He does hail from Houston, but he's married to Keely Corbett, was her maiden name. Now, for you folks that don't know Keely Corbett, Keely is the granddaughter of Coach Lee Pasley. So Coach Hardin has a direct connection to the Golden Wave. And, you know, whether he knows it or not, his 2 children, Evie 5 and Mo 8 months, they don't have any of that Houston maroon in their veins. That's all blue and gold. So it's great to welcome Coach Ty Hardin. Coach, come on up.
Thank you, Dr. McCoy. If any of y'all didn't know, he's probably my best unpaid coach I have on staff. I get more intel from Doc on Wednesdays, Thursdays, just from his research, finding stuff out for me all the time. And, you know, thank him so much. Thank you, Sunday 93. Thank you for allowing me to be here to speak today. A little bit about me. I'm gonna be a little loud, so if I bust this mic, you know, and I start using my hands a whole lot and move around, don't think I'm crazy, because I am a little different. But no, going back, pretty weird transition, but not too of a weird transition coming from my hometown to here, just because I have a lot of connection, a lot of, I would say, skin in the game. My wife being from here. My father-in-law owns an engineering firm 2 blocks over at Corbett Legg & Associates. Lee Pasley, being my wife's grandfather, was a head coach here from 51 to 54. And so, you know, a lot of familiarity. You know, a lot of you people here know the people of my in-laws. And so it's always been great. Just grew up right down the road. Tupelo's got a special place in my heart. It is my home now, and I expect it to be my home for a long time. So I'm excited to be here. I've heard a lot of great things. Today, I'm going to speak, you know, I could sit up here all day, and I know Doc would probably want me, and Mr. Jordan would want me to speak on some X's and O's and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm kind of going to speak about what goes inside our walls, you know, what's going on every day, not the football side of things, because X's and O's and football is, to me, out of my list of 1 to 100, about 75th. It's not nowhere to the front. It's there's a lot of different things about, I believe in, relationships. I believe in culture, and I believe in working hard. So you're going to hear us talk about that at Tupelo High School and Tupelo football more than anything else. It's just a little different thing. So I'm going to talk about our core values today. And at the end, if something goes over your head, just let me know. If you got questions at the end, stop, just ask it. But, one of our main things is, we talk about family, and that's the hardest thing about the transition that we had. And from May to now is, we're living in a different world today. We really can't be together as much as we used to. I believe in being a family as a staff. And what I believe family means is forget about me, I love you. It's about being unselfish. And so that's what I'm trying to bring to our guys is, being one, being families, being a great team member. And so that's what we try to stand on. Next is it's our mission statement I have for our football program. Our mission statement is, Mission Tupelo High School football program is we want to change the world by making them the quality young men through the game of football. We're worried about these guys becoming great fathers, great husbands, great contributors to society. The football side of things does not matter. We're going to do it through football, and I think football is one of the best ways. You got sports and you got the military are one of few things that we have in today's world that we can make these young men into, understand different things. As you see, these are kind of my core values. What I believe in life every day is the family side of things. You show me, I have right there, adversity equals opportunity. And people that go through, you show me somebody that's been through a lot in their life, probably somebody that's going to be successful if they've handled it the right way. So I think people that go through adversity, that can handle the troubled times and respond to the troubled times in the right way, are going to be successful people. I think winning is what's important now, and you're going to hear me talk more positive around our guys than negativity. You're not going to get anywhere in life today with negativity. There's a lot in the world that is being negative about, but if you're being negative about something, that's not the right way. So I'm going to try to find the positive in any negative situation there is. And I believe, the past is the past. You got a rear view mirror mentality right there. What's happened in 2020 is over with. We're moving on to 2021, and we're going to get after it. Those are our 4 core values for our Tupelo football program. And I think those are 4 values that are, to me, make people successful in life. I think number 1, tough people win. People that can handle adversity. You heard me talk about handling adversity. I hate to sound negative on this end, but coming in, the main thing I told our guys is, guys, people that don't live in Tupelo, that live outside of here, think we're not that first thing. And that's one of my main jobs coming in and said, guys, we're going to be known to be tough people, be a tough program, and handle ourselves in a tough way. We want to kind of fix the narrative of what people think. People don't think we're that tough, and we're here to let them know that we are. So, our number 1 core value is we're going to be Tupelo tough. Next one is going to be blue collar. We're going to outwork people. We're going to outwork them. We're going to outwork them in being smart, but also where I know the big thing is work smarter, not harder. But also too, if you're not putting in the time and not putting it in the right way, somebody can always outwork you. Next thing is gold standard. Everybody know gold is the best. Okay, we're not giving our best in everything we do. That's not a gold standard to us. And last thing is a wave mentality. You hear a lot of our players, you hear it going through our school, we hear a lot of things saying wave for life. Okay, wave mentality means a lot of different things. We're from Tupelo. Okay, yep, we're from Tupelo, and there's a lot of people that think of a certain way of us outside of here, but we're going to carry ourselves a certain way. We're going to get up every day when we put our pants on. We're different from everybody that's from outside of here. So we're going to represent us the right way. We believe in ways for life, and we believe, being from Tupelo, it means something special. And so that's what our wave mentality is. We'll kind of break it down. Our two, I break each one of them down for our guys. Our Tupelo Tough is our number one thing is I believe in the ERO system. Has anybody ever heard of an ERO system? Raise your hand if you've ever heard it. Okay. ERO is a formula, okay, that a Focus 3 Leadership Council come up with, and all it is event plus response is always your outcome. Okay. Every day in life, there can be a positive event, there can be a negative event. Whatever you're going through, your response is always going to be your outcome. Always will be. So if you got something bad going on, how you respond to it is always going to be your outcome. It could be the same thing with your positive. Okay. You got something positive going on, and guys can't handle, how you respond to it. If you let it get to you, if you let you get the big head, the outcome from that will always be your response. I want our guys to be physically and mentally tough, all phases of life. Told you, adversity equals opportunity. Our kids hear this all the time. DMGB, doesn't matter, get better, whatever you're doing. Tough times don't last. Only tough people do. Right there, I'm a big visual aesthetic guy. In 2021, kids want to see pictures. They want to see videos. We incorporate technology into everything. So we play videos all the time for them. Right there would have been a clip from my favorite movie called Lawless. And all it is, he's telling his little brother, it isn't, the fight, it isn't how tough someone is on one thing. And I know I'm kind of contradicting what I'm saying. It's the distance he's willing to go. Okay. It doesn't matter how big and bad somebody is. It's the distance that guy's willing to go to make something happen. Next one's blue collar. We want to create a good work ethic for our guys that can be everlasting through life. Okay, they got to be great in the workforce. We want to take pride in that. No one's going to outwork us. We want to earn everything. We want to work the hardest by being the smartest. You want to get something, you got to go and get it. And I told our guys the other day, we're in the weight room. We got kids with blisters on their hands, they're bleeding and stuff like that, and they're worried about it. And famous quote I believe in: they don't put championship rings on smooth hands. Okay, they never will. Shake somebody with a smooth hand. Maybe later on in life, you get older, that's a little bit different, but they're not going to put championship rings on smooth hands. So that's been another video that we'd show our guys about how you got to work for everything you've got. Gold standard right there. It's about being the best. Gold, we know gold is the best, especially in the sports world. So our gold standard is being the best. Okay. Whatever we do, we want to be the best in everything we do. No BCD. I know you're getting all these acronyms and stuff, but we don't do BCD. The BCD words are: we don't blame, we don't complain, we don't defend. Okay. We're not going to hear negative things. No matter how bad it is, we don't BCD. Big thing with us is being on time. When somebody's talking to you, making eye contact. Eye contact is great. And when you shake somebody's hand, you give a firm handshake. That's part of being a man growing up. No excuses. We don't say the C word. Okay. We don't say can't. I can say it in here in front of y'all. We don't say can't. We don't talk about being hot. We don't talk about being cold. Okay. Our guys know you can have Luke Angle, Amanda's son. He plays, and I can ask probably Luke or any kind of guy coming in. It could be pouring down rain, or it could be burning up, or it could be whatever. I said, what type of weather is the guy? They say it's wave weather, coach. It's wave weather. And they know they got to talk about that. We want to be a state championship effort in all phases of life. And my last acronym, I know you're getting. We want to have a high GCL. Okay. We want to have a high give a crap factor. We want our kids to care a whole lot. Okay. So we want to have a high GCF and things. So we want to we want to care a whole lot. So the give a crap factor is big with me. Right there, it's just about us playing. If we play our best, we work our best and play our best, we can beat anybody. If we play good, most teams can beat us. If we play average, we'll always get our tail kicked. Our guys know that. Our last one kind of right here is our wave mentality. Our family, forget about me, I love you. We talk to our guys about being themselves, don't ever get criticized or ridiculed about who you are. Always be yourself, but also adapt to the real world stuff and what we're doing. We're going to be intentional about our actions. We're never going to flinch. No fear. We're going to be way for life. And it's not about the journey. It's about the destination. Right. Can you keep going to the promises right there? So I'm at the end. I know I'd get 2 and D. We got a bunch of acronyms. Here's my belief system right here. The Michael Jordan system, his trainer told him every day, the 3 things with our guys. You got to show up, listen, give me your best. Those 3 things happen in a day. My beliefs, I believe the work and the process is more important than results. I think behavior skills are more important than job skills. Character is more important than talent. Relationships are more important than results, and culture is more important than strategy. And this is my promise to our guys. We have a parent meeting. We'll have multiple parent meetings, and our parents know this, and our guys know this. The 4 things I promise our guys. I tell them I love them every day. Okay, I tell them I love them every day, and I'm gonna love them for who they are. Number 2 is I'm gonna be in their life the day I die. They're gonna put me in my casket. I hope I have hundreds of guys at my funeral one day, and they're putting me in there. Those are the guys I want to be with. I'm gonna be honest and transparent with them. I'm gonna tell them the truth. I'm gonna be absolutely transparent in everything we do, and I'm gonna demand nothing but their best. So that's I kind of probably went quick, but I wanted everything. I got a long PowerPoint, but I kind of wanted to keep it simple for y'all. I know I probably flew in there, and I know we had a long presentation, but I kind of want to open the floor for things and just kind of show you what we do in our walls every day, controlling everything that we can control. But kind of leave it out to y'all if y'all had any questions on anything. Yes, sir.
So how do your guys respond to this? Find yourself losing more guys, or are you adding more guys because of the struggle?
Well, like with our culture, like I told you, I'm a big culture guy. You got to fight for your culture every day. Culture is not an easy thing. It's not going to, number one, it's not going to happen overnight. Number 2, you got to fight for it every day. If you think your culture is set, any day, kind of like saying, if you're satisfied, your culture is going to lose. Now, there's been attrition back and forth with guys either wanting to get in the boat or not getting the boat. As you know, usually when you take a team, your young guys coming up, they're going to be in your boat because they're going to be with you for 4 years. Or guys that have been in another culture for so long, it's a hard adjustment for them. We've been fortunate enough we hadn't lost any. Attrition hadn't been that big of a issue for us. Everybody that was in the program last year, I would say about 98 to 99% of those guys are still in there. And if they're not in there, it isn't because of the culture, it's because of outside obstacles that they could not control.
So what does this year look like?
This year, I know I feel really good about this year. We're actually getting moved. If people kept up with the football side of things, we actually went from one division to another division. Dr. McCoy could probably tell you, we're moving to the SEC West of 6A football. It's going to be the hardest division there is. I love it. Makes us work harder. Makes it more fun. There's probably the best teams ever, I would say, in 6A football in one division, top to bottom. They come out with a ranking the other day, and I don't believe in rankings. I don't believe in any of that stuff. And the top 10 of 6A, 8 teams from our division were basically in that top 10. So I would say, yeah, well, I wouldn't, maybe 6. 6 to 8 teams were in that top 10. So that says a lot. That says a lot. You could be the number 5 team in our division, not make the playoffs, and be better than any team in another division in the state of Mississippi in 6A football next year. So it's great for our guys, a lot of exposure for them. We're playing some top-notch programs. We're in the division with Starkville, Oxford, Madison Central, Clinton. Germantown's a team that is on the rise. I don't know if anybody's kept up with that school. and Gluckstadt. It is busting at the seams. I've got the #1 running back in the nation, one of the top defensive tackles in the nation on one team that, you know, in the past have not been like that. So great exposure for our guys that are trying to make it to the next level. They have that great opportunity every Friday night. You know, kind of piggyback off that, I want to kind of talk about some of our guys. Our next year class, we've probably got 5 to 6 guys should have a really good opportunity to go play college ball. We have a 4-star defensive end named Ja'Karius Clayton. He's got multiple offers across the nation. And we got some other guys. Romero Hampton has an opportunity. Ken Herman, Sam Westerland, Deion Shumpert. Those are some names to kind of throw out there. You know, and we got a lot of talent from our sophomore class on the way down. Our 7th, 8th, and 9th grade have not lost a game. This sophomore class that's going to be juniors has not lost a game from 7th grade all the way to freshman year. So there's, you know, there's a lot of bright spots in the future. A lot of, you know, there's no excuse going forward for sure.
Who are our non-division games?
Non-division games. So this spring, we're going to play West Point. You know, I would say the mecca, the standard of high school football. I wanted it like that. We're going to have to get really physical this spring. So that's what we're going to play this spring. We're going to start off with Jamboree with DeSoto Central, which is a former opponent from our old division. Then we'll kick off the regular season with Lafayette County, one of the top teams in 5A. Corinth, top team, one of the top teams in 4A. And then kind of renew a rivalry with Saltillo and Columbus. And then we have our division, 7-game skid right there.
Tell us what you need. I know that we're working toward the races for the offensive line, personal for me. But what else can we do?
Well, there's lots of needs and wants. School has been doing a phenomenal job. I hate I didn't bring this up earlier. We're going to have a groundbreaking this month. We're going to have they're going to start working on the largest video jumbotron in the state of Mississippi, high school wise. It'll be basically 40 by 30 feet. It's going to be massive. That's going to be I hate to say recruiting tool, but it is a major, you know, we got the blue turf and we got the big video board. So, I mean, if you want to be the best in this area, you better play it, you know, so we've got that going forward. There's talks about working towards, I know we talked about it the other day at our Boost Club meeting on trying to get a indoor practice facility. Working towards that. We fundraised a lot this year. I think we fundraised and made more money this past season than we ever have. And I expect to do that going forward because I'm going to ask for a lot because I feel like these guys deserve a lot. Everything that we're fundraising for is going directly to them. We fundraise money to get our offensive linemen and knee braces. This past season, we probably had, I'll tell you how many starters miss a snap or miss a game because they had a knee injury or an ankle injury. Well, we want to prevent that, you know. They did a few years, a study showed Kentucky, University of Kentucky. They had supposedly, I forgot how many kids missed so many snaps. Well, they went to an ankle and knee brace program where they did a rehab program on them and put them in knee braces and ankle braces. That percentage went down the next season, the following season. So we're working on things like that. I'm a big strength and conditioning guy. Number one, our culture is the most important thing, and our all-season trainings are our next most important thing. And so I believe in all the toys that you can get in the weight room, anything you can get in there for our guys to get stronger, faster, physically better. You know, there's lots of different things we're going forward. We started a meal program. We want to do a meal program for our guys. So if y'all know anybody that can help us out going forward, anytime we can put food in our young men's bodies, I'm all for it. Anytime, you know, whatever it is, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, snacks, chips. Those kids walk away from a workout or a practice with something in them. They're usually happy because we've got a lot of them, got a lot out of them. The whole month of June, our school is going to feed our kids breakfast and lunch every day, which I think is awesome. And I thank God, I thank them for doing that. But there's a lot of different things. My hamster wheel is always spinning on things that we can spend money on for our guys. So, I mean, I could sit up here all day of things that we need and want. The biggest thing need wise, we need an improved weight room space facility. And that's something our school district is working towards, but also it's something our community can help out with going forward too. All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. That was wonderful.